Hello, everybody. Welcome. Just got here. Gonna click on this YouTube channel here and see if I can find the live feed and go ahead and send it on up. That way I can share it with everybody else. Maybe we can have a live feed getting going on here. I hadn't shared it in so long I forgot how to do it. Hope everybody's doing well. There's Joey. What's up, buddy? How you doing? There's Dave, Nate, Larry, Adam. What's up? There's Chris. Hey, buddy. Kurt. Doing pretty good, buddy. How about you? I'm sharing this a couple places right quick. There's Chad. Sounds all right dealing with the sinus. Yeah. I've been dealing with that myself here the last little bit, but it's been a mess. Mine's got to where if I keep my mouth closed too tight when I swallow, my ears clog up. Yeah, it's getting chilly out there. I just walked outside and checked the weather before I come in here. Roast taters, carrots in the pot. Got the house smelling like mama's. That's right. That good stuff. Oh, Tanton says minus 40 with the wind chill. Whoo! It's probably about 40 outside. It's not terribly cold. I mean, it's cool, but chickens are all out of feed and water. I just walked out there to check the weather right before I come in here. I made it. Doing oak veneer work. Oh, that sounds fun. Minus 42 below wind chill. 19. John, what's up, buddy? Just got the critters ready for the cold snap. Yeah, I just walked out there to check the weather, and the chickens come running there all out of everything. Been a lot of sickness going around. Yeah, it has been here too. Outside stove is full. Putting 10 back together. Hanging with you, that's all right. Mama used tongue of roast. I can't get my youngest to take the plunge. Yeah, I know how it is. Chris says 57 at 2 a.m. That's around 37. Yep. Patrick, what's up, buddy? Doing pretty good. There's Ruger. Hey, buddy. There's Old Timer. What's up, brother? Dennis Jensen. How y'all doing? Oh, I just woke up from a nap about 10 minutes ago. What's up, Jason? Yeah, it's getting a little chilly out there. Michigan won. Now let's see if the Browns can pull it off. I don't even know what you're talking about. Is that football, Larry? Better get those lights put on. There you go. What would make a 372 run and start perfect and put it straight up and down and it dies? And then hard to start because it's flooded. That sounds like a needle might be leaking in the carburetor, Ruger. Yes, sir. Ordered more goodies from Farmer Tech for the 362. Hopefully they'll be here pretty soon. That's good. That sounds like a needle in the carburetor leaking if you hold it up and it flirts. Can't see. Needle leaking thing. Yeah, that's probably what it is. That's what it sounds like. The tip might be fractured on it. Been sometimes the end of the needles will crack where the thing is and they'll jam up a little bit. Been busy on Saturday and been missing the Hopper family. All right. Good to see you, buddy. We're glad to have you. I ain't made no videos all week, hardly. I just been not getting things done like I should. Just got off work, time to eat supper and rest. All's well. That's right, Brenda. Most of the little stuff gonna be good, and that's right. You got a video on. It's in a lot of the videos, Ruger. I don't know. I do have one of rebuilding the carburetor. I ought to make one just chainsaw carburetor rebuild. Because a lot of people get excited because you say, I'm rebuilding this or rebuilding that. What's up, Butch? You say you're rebuilding the carburetor, and if it ain't the same carburetor, they get all excited. But the truth be told, if you rebuild one of them, they're all pretty much the same. I mean, there are little differences, but they're not a lot different. Trying to put my Pro Mac together, it's not going at all. Hey, you'll get it, Jason. They ain't that hard to work on. They're a little cumbersome sometimes, but not that bad. Smash the like button. That's right, y'all. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Oh, John Stewart. Hey, buddy, new to port and saws. Is there such thing as too much compression? Yeah, you can make too much compression. You can make so much that you blow out your fire kernel whenever it tries to compress. Or you can make so much that you can't hardly start it, because I've done that. Or you can make so much that you beat the bottom end bearings out around the crank. Around 220, 240, you're getting there. Most of the time when you build one, 185 to 200 is usually where they usually come up pretty good. What's up, Danny? Glad to see you missed your videos. I understand now. I'm gonna get back to it. I'll tell you about it here in a minute. Anyone got a clutch cover for 55? Doesn't have to be perfect, just functional. Chris is looking for a clutch cover. Yeah, there he is. There's a point. Yeah. Thanks for that, Hopper. Just started happening. Okay. Yeah, it could have a piece of trash in it. The needle could have broke off the end. Something weird could have happened. You never can tell. What's up, Quentin? What you got on TikTok? Use jalapeno peppers sliced in half, rubbed oil anywhere he was bald, recorded his progress for a month. Oh, Lord, at work. Tanton says he got a clutch cover. I remember the 266 with compression. That's right. Chinese cover, but it didn't fit the 55. There's Mama Hopper. She's in the house. We got to feed the chickens still, too. Forgot about that. Christoph, what's up? Does anybody have an old beat-up 660 for sale? Nate's looking for old beat-up 660. So I started rubbing oil on my moves to thicken up the chest hair like my back hair. There you go. Happy New Year, Christoph. Thanks for the response, buddy. I put a gasket back in. Yeah. What did you, if you didn't do any machine work to it, John, if you just took the base gasket out, it probably doesn't have too much compression. Because we actually we'll go up in here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that either. Dang it, they're all dirty and you can't see them. I was doing some research the other night. But anyway, right up in here, up here at the top on the side, you cannot see in these cylinders. Oh, what in the world? Here. Dang, y'all. I can't get any light to shine down in that cylinder whatsoever. Hold on. Let me turn around and get it. Oops. Let's try this one. This is a new one that Christoph sent me. There you go. We will actually go up in here, and where this flat edge is right here, we'll machine that edge down and make this hole smaller, and then move the whole cylinder down to make the compression come up. So if you haven't done any machine work on it, just leaving the base gasket out, it's probably not going to cause, you're not going to have too much compression. You're probably going to be close to the 200 mark, which is perfectly acceptable. It's actually a pretty good place to be. We do it a lot. And most of them, even without the gasket in them, buddy, we have to cut them to get them where we want them. Midland, what's up, buddy? Nate said, Mom, you need to come out of the shop and tell us, oh, hi, you're way prettier than Hopper. That's right. The last time I seen her, she didn't have pants on, so she probably I've done machine work, and it's making 225. That's, if you can pull start it, John, I'd leave it there. I'd leave. What kind of saw is it? Snowing here. Cameron says, snowing here. Good evening, all. Good to see you, buddy. She might come out here. She was on the phone a minute ago, Nate. I don't know. I do know one thing. My mouth is so dry. I'm parched. 261. John, if you can start it, I'd leave it there. I ain't got a problem with 200. I actually, my 382, it broke my compression valve. It went to 200 and it went to 2 something. It broke it. It went to 200 and it went all the way around past 200 and all the way back up to 65 on the other side. He don't let her because her beauty takes away his thunder. I don't know if she comes out here. What's up, Marty? The 395 is only about 190. Yeah, that work saw range. That's pretty good. Hey, Hopper, you caught up to the point where you're taking work? Yeah, Nate, I have been for a little while. I've got several people that said they're sending me stuff, but I hadn't seen it yet, so I'll still take one. Anyone have thoughts about the Pro Mac 1000 and value of it running? What's up, Jared? There's a lot of people have ideas about the 1000. Kind of hard to get parts for if you need something fixed on it. Watching Lancaster saw an auction, never heard of them. Cool looking old dude. That's awesome. Super Dave, what's up? The new Super Mac 1010 runs great. She's a mint for 50 plus years. I do a video off these, so I'm good for today. That's right. Good deal, Christoph. Michael said he got the Pioneer Holiday running. All right. Would like to send that triple nickel that I bought. That softest, best support. If you're, yeah, Nate, we can do that for you. Just message me and I'll send you my address. Don't forget to click that thumbs up, y'all. We got 43 people watching, only 30 thumbs up. Oh, I told you I was going to tell you, I've still had a lot of stuff to do, so I've been doing a lot of stuff. But I got some projects I want to do, but I'm still missing parts for all of those projects. So I hadn't got anything done. All right, Nate, if you don't have it, just message me and I'll send it to you. I've got so many projects around here that I've been piddling with, but it's just been penny stuff, you know, not things that I really want to film. But today, supposedly I got some packages in today that should be the rest of the parts that I need for some of the big projects y'all are probably going to want to see. Do you get into the little saws much 3 cube? I do almost any saws, Brad. I port the little Polands and the 2511s, the 355s, 346s, 261s. Just almost anything I get into it. Uh, so I mean I mainly do what the people see and want done. That's the biggest thing. So I've got video of me porting all kinds of stuff. I don't even know what all I've done at this point. There's been so many of them. This week, Pioneers helped me a lot. 20 trees done. At the screen, what's up, buddy from New Zealand? Good to see you. Just start wearing a GoPro and record your life nonstop 24 hours. Just do a live feed. Husky 440E, any good? They can do pretty good, Chris. They're a little cumbersome sometimes with ignition problems, but I've built a couple of them. Bill Hopper ported his Dremel, his truck, his side window, his side-by-side hammer, his lawnmower, weed whacker. Yeah, these are my ported Dremels here. If they make it, he's ported it. That's a lot of truth to that. East Coast, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I've got ported leaf blowers, and my weed eater's been muffler modded. Oh, I meant race saw. Sorry. I've got a partner 500 down here, a lot like Brennan's partner 5000. I think that's a 3 cube. I think. I did sell my 562. I'm planning on building this partner down here. I don't know if I'm not gonna go like full blown race saw like Brennan did on his. What did I even have for the 5 cube? What is the 5 cube? Is that 55 cc? I can't remember the cc's. I think that might have been like I've got a 550 Mark II. Yeah, the little saws are cool, Brad, because like I've got a 4910 Echo. I'm gonna port it because they turn up so nice. That's a lot of fun. 55. I think that's right. I think my Mark II fits in the 3 cube, but I haven't really ported it. It's so fast straight out of the box with just a muffler mod. I hadn't even torn it down to do it. Well, I run out of time before Sawfest last year, so I just pulled the muffler off of it and throw the big muffler port in front of it, and that sucker run good. I dremeled my chain today in my clearing up job. The test run, no test run yet. Brennan does magic on those partners. Got a cylinder for that 2077 Johnson Red from Emmett Screams. Yeah, he does some really nice stuff. What's up, Jody? Just arrived. Smashed my thumb coming through the door. Ouch. What's up, Blues Freak? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. Hop on in and we'll set a spell and shoot the breeze. I got up early this morning and didn't get much of a nap, so I'm a little bit tired yet. We had our first Kingsman meeting of the year today at church this morning, and I needed to be there pretty early, so I got up at 6:30 this morning because we had a big breakfast and got getting together and stuff like that. So I'm still tired. They haven't found the secret nitrous bottle under the hood of the 372 yet. That's right. If you hide them good enough, they won't find them. That's right. I've got a couple cylinders out here on the table. Some research we were doing the other night. Mad skills. Hey, Bellhopper, what kind of saw was that from last week with the big carb? Should name it hot rod on. Oh, and the 543 you started sounds great. Made me smile for a while. Anyways, good stuff. Which one had the big carb on it? I can't remember which one had the big carb on it. Oh, the 101 race saw. It's a 790 McCulloch concrete saw with a 101 cart engine in it. That's what it is. Tony, what's up, buddy? Did I ever tell you I don't like 201 throttle linkages? Oh, you know. Yeah, I know, Muffer. Just watching the snow fall. I wish we'd get some snow. Yeah, the one with the big carb I fired up, that's a 101. It's a 101 cart engine in a chainsaw, well, concrete saw chassis that's been slightly modified into a chainsaw. They're kind of all close to the same, but it started its life as a concrete saw. Any more compression in the 101, it needs an air starter. That's right. I got the hiccups now. Hopper with a ProMax 700 carburetor help the triple nickel, or is it too big? Most of them carburetors are pretty close to the same, Nate. If it's a 2-screw, you can look in the bore of the carburetor and tell whether there's two sizes. There's like a 648 and a 750. If it's a 2-screw carburetor, most of them are pretty close all to the same. What's up, Zachary? Trying to think. A38 on top of the carburetor, that's usually a big one, and the 44. The 38 and the 44 is usually the big ones on the Max. On the SDC carb anyway. But if it's a 2-screw, if it's a 2-screw carburetor, it's probably a pretty good carburetor. Because most of them were 750s. Hey, Bellhopper, have a question for you. Have you ever tried putting electric start on a chainsaw? I haven't, but I do have a couple electric start chainsaws here, Jason. I have 3 or 4 of the old 1010 Max with electric start. I've got one with all the pieces and 3 without all the pieces, and I'm planning on doing something with that one day, and I think y'all are gonna like it. Like, who knows this stuff off their head? It's like going to Best Buy and a nerd telling you about a laptop 2-stroke. That's right. J&S. Hello, Hopper. About to go eat. Thought I'd drop by and say hi. Well, good to see you, J&S. Hit that thumbs up button, too. We appreciate it. What y'all eating tonight? I'll throw that carburetor off 700 in box when I send it to you. The triple nickel runs great. All right, buddy. That's good. The Amish put circular saw blades on those concrete saws, demo saws, or miter saws, and use them to cut forms, etc. Yeah, it actually works pretty good. I use circular saw blades on weed eaters, and I really like that. Gotta jump. Y'all take care and stay warm. See you, John. Have a good one, buddy. Appreciate you. There's Levi. What's up, buddy? You should start another channel, 2-stroke Google. Just spitting facts. Hi, everyone, if I missed everyone. Muffer says hi, everybody. Family Master. Hello, good folks. How are y'all doing? Oh, I want to remind y'all, too. I talked to Wayne Polson the other night. His wife's she's doing pretty good. If you don't know Wayne Polson, his wife, Susie, Wango messaged me the other week and said Susie had got kicked in the mouth by a horse on New Year's Day and knocked some of her teeth out and messed her jaw up. And I talked to him the other night, and she's actually kind of back to work now, so she's doing good. But we still got her on the prayer list. So if you got her on your prayer list, be praying for her. What's up, B? Hi, me. What number should I shoot for on the 372 XP Pro if I don't have the ability to cut the base? Hold on, Jaime, and I'll tell you. You do real because I real. Would like to find one for my dad. Hold on. I got lost. Oh, electric start. The 1010s did come with a 310 DSP, and some 1010s had electric start, Jason. We might find him one. What's up, Hopper? What's up, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. That's a bummer. I hope she's doing well, bro. What's up, Sion? Good to see you. Y'all, let me get my book of numbers right quick. I'm looking for it. Those fella wanted some 372 numbers. I can't remember exactly what I got them off the top of my head, but I'll tell you, I've got some. It'd be nice if you could do the machine work. That would be real good. But when you some of the best ones that we've been doing are, this is one of the better ones. It's got like 19 thousandths of squish. It's 81, 102, and 126. It's 81 on the intake, 102 on the exhaust, and 126 on the transfers. They were ahead off time with those. That's right. Hey, all long time no see. What's up, Chad? Good to see you, buddy. Loose, me too. I live constant loose all. But that saw has a little bit of machine work in it, but those timing numbers still, those are good numbers. The Alki saw numbers is 96, 126, and 76. But the Alki saw, I don't know how that'd run on gasoline. It might be all right. I hadn't tried those kind of numbers on a gas saw. It runs on alcohol. This is exactly why we are all here. Hopper has no problem sharing anything he knows with us. The only thing, some of the stuff in here, I can tell you the numbers, but I can't tell you who they belong to. I can't tell you how their saw's built, but I can tell you the numbers and not tell you whose saw it is. Joey still here? For you, Joey, are you still here? No gasket 102, 82, muffler mod in my book. Yeah, that's about right. Coolest guy on the planet. What's up, buddy? Ain't no problem, brother. I built my 372 clone, 103 on the exhaust, runs great. 372, I took to 98. Boy, it does great. Just not a lot of bottom end. Yeah. Did the batteries last long? I don't know, Christoph. I've never got to run one. Jason. Y'all, Jason Reese just threw the super chat up there. Y'all don't forget to thank him. Joey said, yeah, just got back. Oh, that's what I was supposed to tell you, Joey. I talked to Old Timer the other day, and he sent the 028 by accident. He still got the 026 up there. So he's going to send it to me. Thank you, Jason. Chad says, been busy with stuff, and last year I built a 345 Husky. It was fun. Didn't port it yet, though. Did it have a 4-bolt cylinder that bolts on it, Chad? Did the cylinder look like this on it? If it has a bolt-on cylinder, I don't remember if the 345 has a stuffer plate, but if it does, get a 346 cylinder put on it. Got me a Pro Mac 55 this week. Oh, there you go. If I could, the cylinder, I would, but I cannot find anybody who's willing to do that for me. If you could do what? Cut the cylinder? I do appreciate it. Anything Pro Mac is cool. No worries. Thanks, Jason. That's right.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, baby. How'd you get out here again?
Talk.
But how'd you get out here? I had the doors all shut where you couldn't get out here. Thank you for sharing. Not sure what.
A talk. A talk.
Huh?
A talk.
A talk. Huh? What?
Look. Look.
Hold on. That's right, Sean. That's well, some people they just want to hide their numbers so nobody knows what they're running. I want to send my jug to somebody who can take 5,000. Come here. Come here. Let it go.
A towel. A towel.
Look, say hey to everybody.
A towel.
You don't need a new one.
Yeah.
That's good enough. Say hey to everybody. I have 028 to get running. That's right. Find somebody to deck the cylinder. Sorry, I missed that last text. 5,000 glass and sandpaper. Yeah. No, it didn't. It looked more like the Max. What's a good price for a Pro Max 700? It just depends on the shape, son.
Mommy.
Look, say hey.
Mommy.
Tell him hey. Look, Larry said hi, beautiful. Such a cutie.
Hi, Mommy.
I'm trying to get her to talk, Larry. What's up, Screwdriver? Come on, Dad. It's cool. She wants to be out there with you. I know. She comes out here with me a lot. Look, talk to him, baby. Look, Joey said, hey, baby. Sion said, talk, baby.
Mommy.
Mommy's in yonder. Look, everybody's saying hi. Look, Old Timer said hi. Tell him hey.
Mommy.
Okay.
Daddy.
Don't make me drive down there. Look, John said, hey, baby.
Hi, John.
Hey, John. There she is. That's right. Yeah, Larry said, hey, baby doll. Hey, Jeremy. She's adorable. Thank you, Drain. She is the cutest little old thing. Her nose is busted where she's done a couple of face plants in the last few days. Everybody says hi, baby. You ain't gonna tell them hey?
Hi.
Well, tell them hey.
I can't.
Just look at them. Look right here and say hey, everybody.
Hi.
Look, Jason said hey, baby.
Hi, Jason.
Skid Boot, what's up, buddy?
Boo.
Yeah. Bush said you're a cutie. Christoph said, hey, baby Belle. Say hi to Christoph. Look. Yeah, your tattoo. Tattoo.
Hi, tattoo.
Say hi, Christoph.
Hi, tattoo.
There you go. Levi said, hey, babies.
Hi.
Have her blow some kisses. Mwah. Blow kisses to him. That's right. All right, now go on back up, Earl. Muffler said hi.
Hi, Muffler.
She knows Muffler real good.
Dad, candy.
I don't have any candy.
Why?
Because candy's bad for us.
Why?
Because it's sugars.
Cash.
Well, here. All right, there you go. Go get Mama.
Okay.
I have to watch if she falls down them steps. She's fell down them twice, and there's chainsaws all laying down there. I don't like her falling down there. There's the next chainsaw builder. She doesn't get you 100 thumbs up, nothing will. That's right. Hello to the whole Hopper family. Thank you, Levi. See what you've been pushing her down. No, Larry, Pam brought her out here yesterday. She was in there on the chair again, and she's standing on the chair and pushing her butt against the table. She face planted in the floor in there something hard. She's so daring. She's been saying my name since she was since she could talk. That's right. High tattoo, she said. No, I don't drink. That's right, Butch. Oh, yeah. She's had a heck of a time with her face lately. When you look at that beautiful little girl, that you know you've been blessed by the good Lord, even if they're handful. That's right. That's right, Brad. Yeah, I don't keep any candy around because it's not good for me. I don't need the sugar, so I try to stay out of it. Red Tiller, what's up, buddy? There's Shane. What's up, Shane? Yeah, I try not to do a whole lot of sugar and stuff anymore because it's really bad for me. It makes me feel bad, and I'm trying to stay as healthy as I can because I'm not getting any younger. Need to make the shop baby proof. The shop ain't even adult proof, Larry. What are you talking about? Yeah, I got it, Tanton. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you. I got it sitting right here to send back. As soon as I get everything boxed up. Y'all, Tanton had a clutch cover, and he was sending me something. He was asking about getting a clutch cover blasted, and I just told him, I said, why don't you just send it, and I'll blast it and send it back to you. You gonna talk? Yeah. And see, I got her blasted up, or it's got a little pitting up here at the top. It's not. I got most all of it. There's still a little bit up in them holes and stuff like that, but I got the majority of it blasted off, Tanton.
I fall.
Don't fall. You be careful. Be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gas. Leave it alone.
Gas. My dad.
Billy Ray Preston. What's up, Jeremy? How you been? Not too bad. Put the gas back.
Gas.
Hit the like button, please.
Gas.
I got kicked in the chest on the stern. Ooh, that hurt. She must get daring from her mom. Leave it alone. That's the air hose. I mean, Alyssa did agree to marry. She's a risk taker. Start something cool. Looks way better than it did. That's right. Well, folks, I better go. Be safe, be kind. Those are Torx bits. Yeah, we had a baby bit over a month ago now. Another little girl, and she's been fussing. I know how that is. Phenom, what's up, buddy?
I'm cold.
You're cold.
Dad.
What?
Dad cold.
Yes, that's the clicker to the heat. Let's leave that alone. Are you going back in?
No.
Well, you just said you was cold.
I'm cold.
The winter settings for saws. They are on most of them, Christoph. They have that little thing in there you can switch on. We usually don't run it, but.
I talk.
Well, then come in and talk. You either gonna talk or you ain't.
No.
Well, come in and talk. They want to see you. You have more fans than I do.
Mommy.
Look, they're right there.
Hi.
Have a 440 Acaport, just nervous.
Hi.
Ain't nothing to be nervous about, Chad. Matter of fact, if you can get you an aftermarket cylinder and port it and just save your OEM cylinder.
Yeah.
Brother of the Bush, what's up? There's Muncie.
Hi, Monty.
Yeah, hi, Hopper. Y'all better get the wood ready for next week in the south.
At church.
That's something we're gonna talk about.
Dada.
That's the old fuel line. Now look, you can't get dirty. You don't have a bath.
Yeah. I get down.
Well, if you get down, you got to go back in the house. So go back in the house. Go get Mama. Tell her to go feed the chickens.
Oh, a top.
Before it gets dark.
Dark?
Yeah, it's getting dark and cold. Can you get in?
Okay.
Picked up a dumpster saw, a Dayton 4Z251, which I believe is a orange version of a Poland 3400. Might be. Can you get in?
Okay.
Hold on. Push. There you go. All right, go get Mama. Oh, mercy. And that's what we do every day. Oh, mercy. Also from McCulloch Pioneer. Hello, it's Billy Ray. That could be Bucking Incognito. I don't know. What's up, Fred? She's pretty rotten, that's for sure. You have no idea how much we love that she's out here. I like it too, Nate. She comes out here and sees me during the day and stuff, and she picks up everything. The mama just got done giving her a bath just a little bit ago, and she's getting her fingers is already getting black. She gets messy. She's just like I am. She gets close to dirt and it sticks to her. And my mama's just the opposite. I've went and helped Mama before do something, and I just watch her do it, and I get dirty, and she stays perfectly clean doing it. Now, I don't know how that works. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the sub, Joey G. My vids ain't that great, but I do my best. That's the main thing. Literally. Yeah, she's cute. Up, down, boy. She'll have you fit no time. That's right. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Yesterday, I didn't make a video yesterday because I wasn't here most of the day. What's up, William? Good to see you. And she gets dirty, it'll be all day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. About 20-some years ago, when I was much younger, I could not afford to buy a wood splitter. So me and a buddy of mine, we collected some junk parts and bought a lawnmower for $100. And we built me a wood splitter in like the early 2000s. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I just had messaged him. I'm like, hey, are you using a wood splitter anymore? He said, no. He said the motor blowed up on it. The bottom seal come out of the motor, and it run out of oil and locked up. And I said, well, I'd like to get that back. What's up, Ralph? So I went yesterday and picked up the wood splitter and got it back, and it's sitting out there behind the truck now. Yeah, it's always Dad's fault. Marty said, gotta run, have my chickens to lock up. All right, Marty, see you, buddy. Have a good one. Stay warm. So I went yesterday and picked up my wood splitter. And sometime, maybe next week, I've got an old Kawasaki 14-horse motor sitting out there. We might see if we can get it running if the weather ain't so bad, and maybe put that 14-horse Kawasaki motor over on the wood splitter, because it's got a 19.5 twin two Briggs on it now. I do have an 18-horse twin two Briggs, but I hate to go out. I have to cut trees to get it out of where it's at. Welcome to the channel, any first timers, true blues, or new subscribers. We just appreciate y'all. Thank you, William. William reminds me to say that, and usually if you don't hear me say it, it's because William's not here, because I forget to say it most all the time. And I know, they say if you do something over 18 times, it should be part of your automatic memory, but my automatic memory does not work that way. What's up, Jason? Good to see you. Oh, there's High Water. Hey, buddy. So I've got stuff should be here now for a big saw that we got sitting over here that you have seen that's going to be getting built. Phenom said, Bellhopper, I would like to see you working on it. All right, Phenom, we're going to do that. Wood splitter? Token. Only no axe. That's the wood splitter. Back when I was younger, I used axe and stuff, but now it's a lot more manual stuff or non-manual stuff if I can help it. Old timer, it's -70 on the flat with the wind chill. Woo! I got a big saw that I think the rest of the parts come in for. I've got another saw that, here's the choke linkage that come in for it. If you can identify that choke linkage, you'll know what the saw is. I've got that one to do. I've got the big 084 or 088 that we put the bottom end together. I've got most of the parts for it now. So that one's going to be on the list. I've got a lot of stuff to start on. I've even got a 760 concrete saw tore down over here that I might be building. And I've got another concrete saw out there in the car for Joey and some other stuff. My splitter's almost broken too. Broken, huh? What's up, Cannonball? Good to see you, buddy. So I have got things to do, and y'all, Tanton showed me a picture of one of his F-Co's and the muffler that he done for his F-Co. And I was like, well, I like it pretty good. The older I get, the more I use the log splitter and the smaller saws. That's right. How are the Mac 101s, Hopper? I fired one up in the video last weekend, Chad. There's Jason Scott. Tanton done a muffler for his F-Co, and I liked it so much, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna copy Tanton. I usually don't do mufflers like this, but you can see she's just a open holes, basically. I'm going to take the pipe off the wild thing and put this back on there and see if we can get some tunability back to it. I just hadn't parted with none of them yet, Nate. Going to get a 372 clone. What is the best one? I know a lot of people talk up on pro models, Cameron. I don't know that it's better. They say it's got an actual Walbro carburetor on it, and I think it's supposed to have a Meteor piston with the caber rings, which it may have. I've not been in one, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But I know they cost a little bit more. But the pro model is what a lot of people have been after. Been working on porting a 80cc Mac 161 block. There you go. Just stay away from the Neotech 372. They had the worst of all of them that I know of. Old splitter has a lawnmower engine, a 14.5 Briggs. Mine had a 14.5 on it one time, but most of the time it's had an 18 and a 19. Had an 18 twin 2, a 19.5 twin 2, and it had a 21 horse Vanguard on it. But I'm running a single stage gear drive pump. It takes a good bit of energy to run it, but it has a 5-inch cast iron ring cylinder on it, so it's a little slow. It's a little bit slow, but it'll split about anything you put in it. I've seen the I-beam bow on it, so it's pretty substantial. Got that welder plasma cutter and 30-liter ultrasonic cleaner off ever. Should get some kickback, Hopper. Well, that's good, buddy. I'll check it out one day. I've got a link I can go click, and it shows me kind of like analytics. Splitter has 18 horsepower L-head Briggs. And I think that's a 2-cylinder like the twin too, isn't it, Mark? Take some of the bill off my 880. It's gonna be up there. Oh, we were talking about charging a resurrection cost on these saws that I'm bringing back from the dead. Buddy bought a Neotech and lost any chance of making it to heaven. I got some Mura this past week. There you go. Yep, same thing. It's got a 19.5 on it now, Mark, but it's the oil seal come out the bottom and it dumped the oil out, locked up. I mean, I might tear it down and fix it, but honestly, if I can put something together, or if I've got something already together and I clean the carburetor and it runs and I can fit it on there, I'll just slap that on there because it's easier. The 880 was dead now on life support. You have it breathing fire next week. We're getting there. Wango, what's up, buddy? I talked to Wayne Poston and Susie the other day, Wango. She's doing a lot better. Just got in from mowing snow. 32-inch, 3/8 063. That's right. Pretty good sized bar. 700 has a SDC 65 carb, but I don't think that's original because it has short adjustment screws. You think the carb is the right size? It's probably not the original, Adam, but most of them carbs are the same size internally. There, like I said, there's two sizes. There was a .648 and a .749. And that's in thousandths is what they are. So one is a little smaller than the other, but you usually can't tell a whole lot of difference from one to the other. Just maybe a little bit more grunt on one. It did help. I told him to buy a Husky. You going to make a zombie saw? I got all kind of crazy stuff. I built a good many Franken saws. Works fine, just curious. Yeah, it's probably not the original, but I'd have to go look it up in the book to actually be able to tell what size it is, and I don't think I have that book. I think Brian Gray has that book. All right, that's good, Wayne. I still got them on the prayer list. What's up, Kevin Jones? Covered in snow, Oregon. I have a bucket saw head in the hopper. That's right. I've got several bucket saws. Well, you know, all these boxes that y'all see are full of chainsaws. They all got saws laying, and eventually they turn into whole saws and leave here. That's a shame those twin 2 engines run so smooth. My Husqvarna I walk behind has a 20-horse twin 2, pressure lubricated. That would be nice. I can't remember if the 19.5 was. I don't think the 19.5 was. Muffler was hopper right. Was right hopper 2-stroke Google. Yes, Levi, I love 572. Still have my bucket saw too. That's right. You know, well, actually, come to think of it, y'all seen this before. You notice how the handles broke right here, and the handles broke over here on this side? This was a bucket saw. I got this in a box or a bucket. I don't remember whether it's in a box or a bucket, but this one was in a box when I got it, and it was blowed up. So I got it at blowed up prices, and it ain't blowed up no more. Because even though everybody thinks that we have like unlimited funding around here, we do not. So we try to get things as cheap as we can get them and fix them. Still have my bucket saw. Come on, Hopper. We've been here for a while. Start something cool. I try not to do it just yet because remember, I have to breathe all the fumes until we're done, Nate. Buddy of mine picked up a MS362. 362 for $100 total. Can't wait to get into them. I try. He knows some stuff. Old time. What's up, Casterman? $100 for two 362. Send them my way. That's right. Nate likes them 362s. He actually should sit down and write a book about two-strokes, important techniques, and what works and why. I like any husky. I love my box saws. That's how most of my saws start. That's right. That's a real saw right there. Yep. That's my 462 bucket saw. When I got it, the piston was busted and a chunk of the piston was still stuck in the cylinder. Luckily, it was stuck in the port and I happened to see it and I chiseled it out before I got the saw put back together. Butler, what's up, buddy? I heard of them toothy critters, that's right. Buy 2 books because I lose the first one. And see, that's the best part about the YouTube videos. No, that's mine, Nate. That's the one that I use. That I actually sold some of my other saws and kept that one. That's the reason I do the YouTube videos, so people can see all the information that we got, and you don't have to buy anything. You can just come look and find it for free. That saw starts out okay, but ends up in a box when I work on it. That reminds me, I actually got I got a box with one of the old timer saws in it. I got to send to him. You like it? Okay, what's mommy doing? Happy New Year, Butler. I have one that Roscoe Bushman needs to come see us so I can get me a big hug and give it to him. That's right. And I have watched some of your videos over and over. I appreciate it. Mama! Where's your mama at? Mama! She has a bottle of seasoning she's eating. She's literally eating a bottle of seasoning. Mama! She's eating a bottle of seasoning. I know. Now, go sit down and watch TV. Oh, mercy. Mama gets on her phone and she forgets. Oh, mercy. Go sit down and behave. I need to box up a F-Co and send it to you, Hopper. Yeah, we might get a hold of F-Co. Chili powder, maybe. No, it was some type of Italian seasoning or steak seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll so far be John Butler. Does some saw work. I will wait. It'll be worth it. Patience is a virtue. That's right. Go sit down and behave. Look, she's trying to run from Mama. She's going to wind up falling down the steps again and getting hurt. Look, take the phone and go sit down. Here. Take this and go sit down. Go let Mama turn it on for you. Shut the door. Shut the sliding door. She likes to watch Baby Shark Hospital on the phone. But John is probably the best follower on YouTube. Very talented. Patience is my biggest downfall. It can be troublesome, Ruger. I mean, mine's a lot thinner than it used to be. Well, how's the Bushman been? Easy there, Hopper. I'm coming to get the princess. She need a little pony. She likes horses, that's for sure. She was at the barn with Mama this morning. Why do I always have a washer left over? Probably the one that goes in the clutch, Adam. The older you get, the less patience you have. That's right. Behave is overrated. That is from the preacher. Just want her to behave enough. Thought about feeding her, poor thing. She just ate whenever Mama come home. That's all she does is eat. Blessed and highly favored brother. How about you? That's right. Cinnamon would have kind of been funny. Nope, that one. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you don't keep eye on her, she gets in the
Everything.
she gets in the seasoning bottle. She was standing there at the door going, I don't like it. Stop eating it, you gooter nugget.
David.
Yeah, she's growing. Wayne, what's up, buddy? My message gun came in today. Massage gun come in today. It hurts like Hades. I figured it would, but turn it on the low set and use that wide one, the widest one you got, and just go easy with it. Used to it as you use it.
Get back to cleaning.
I told her to go in there and tell you we got to feed the chickens. I went out there to check the weather, and that gum chickens come running. They were all standing there looking at me. I think they're plumb out of water and feed. Of course, she's a kid. Kids eat. How can I get the chain to stop spinning on the MS
She's
460?
coming to go feed the chickens.
Did she?
Yeah, she smacked me and said, feed chickens.
She loves going to feed them. I've been giving her that little square box when I take her by myself and have her stand over and throw it in there while I'm trying to feed them. The clutch springs might be wore out, Quentin. It's getting chilly out there.
It is. It's getting chilly in the house.
I have to go. Everybody, dinner's ready. All right, Nate, we'll see you, buddy. Doing all right. She done walked off now, Tanton. She's cleaning up in there. She's trying to get her mess cleaned up. Is Justin Weaver in here? Justin, did I see you in here? Did I say hey? Been in Tennessee all day. Just got home about 30 minutes ago. She's just pre-seasoning for later. That's right. I didn't see all the haze, y'all. What's up, Peter? Think I would prefer the shine. Did you get the horse liniment too, Wayne? What's up, simple man? Good to see you, buddy. Better get into hot peppers. We ain't got any hot peppers. Oh, mercy. Kids make another mess before you get the last one cleaned up. Sometimes they don't even have time to be mad. That's right. Be taking their own seasoning to the restaurant. Oh, mercy. We all witnessed it. That's right, Larry. I have to stay after. You got to stay after that rice gun. I am not kidding. Yeah, the springs might be just wore out, Quentin. This week I used a McCulloch organic lubricant for the first time. How neat is that? It's all a bit more expensive. Regular ones, but everything comes back neatly in no time. There you go. Still at it. Chicken, morning. Levi, Muffler, delete 101. What are you doing? Andrew, y'all, Shrum Solutions. He just threw a super chat up there. Thank you, buddy. I'm a little behind in my thing. I'm trying to catch up. We just been sitting there shooting the breeze, and the youngin' been coming out here and stuff. And thank you, Andrew. Them super chats really help us out a lot, y'all. I ain't kidding. Especially this time of year. Wayne posting just throw the super chat up there. The horse liniment is on back order. Here's a thank you gift. Well, thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that. Uh, if you've got a local horse supply, they might have some of that liniment there, Wayne. Our local Duan Farm Supply keeps it in stock. That's right. Lunch, thank you. Thank you, Super Chatters. We can't do it without y'all. I'm trying to get caught back up, y'all. I'm so far behind. There we go. If I missed your comment, sorry. I'm just so far behind. I keep losing my train of thought on everything I'm trying to talk about. Uh, I know we were talking about the wood splitter, but I'm probably going to get it done maybe sometime next week. I've got a 2-spool valve on my wood splitter. I need to build a hydraulic arm for it so I can raise logs up and down. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the fittings hooked up onto it. It's been so long. It's been a good long while. Yeah, when we had that bad storm roll through here the other night, we had tornadoes touch down just about 6 miles from the house. So I had the 462 out and took it with us when we went out. I'm not real bad right now, Kevin. I've got a couple to work on. I've got a few spots open that people said they were sending saws, but so far I have not seen those saws yet. So I do have a couple spots that are open. Brian, hey Hopper, hey everyone, how y'all doing this fine evening? Good, buddy. How you doing? Arizona's warm, 55. Sawdust is fine and not sticky. There you go. Found some 30-30. That's awesome. We have to get some of them. I'd like to take it out and try it. I don't think I've ever even shot that darn thing since I got it. It's a 336 Marlin. I might have shot it a time or two, but I ain't shot it very much because I didn't have any bullets. I got a few, but not enough to. I had a box and a half or something, I think. 67 Fahrenheit over here is supposed to hit the 20s tomorrow, Monday. Where you at, Super Dave? It's I'll tell you what it is here in a minute. This thing updates. Says it's 42 degrees, feels like it's 38. Can't hang out. Kids are wound up and trying to tear the house down. Just want to say hi and give a thumbs up. Thank you, Brian. I understand that. Should maybe do a pioneer from the northern fella for a northern fella. We could do that too. I hadn't been in one of the pioneers yet much, but I'm planning on getting into one. Victoria, Texas. Okay. Anything under 50 is miserable. Yeah. Got you, Hopper, on the 30-30. Oh, Joey got some 30-32. I'd like to have some. I don't like to have just a few. I like to have a lot. If you're around me much, you know what I'm talking about. Bushman needs a pioneer, Bell Hopper. You ready? You already know what's all. I hear you. So cold here it could freeze the balls off a pool table. There you go. No, I don't really have a storm shelter around here, Christoph. We usually don't have that kind of weather. There's only been 2 here in my entire life. Trying to convince my wife to let me send the 046 your way to build me a hopped up hopper saw. Send it on, Kevin. You know what they always say, it's better to ask forgiveness than it is permission. 27 here in Columbus, Ohio. Has anyone had any experience with a steel RSK chain? Regular cutter profile, wondering how people hand file those chains. I don't think I have. It's a lovely 18 Fahrenheit here. I would say cutting wood over 50 degrees is too hot. Yeah. I'm heat acclimated. They get around 6 months of 100. I couldn't imagine that. I hate 100-degree weather. I'll be back going outside to see if this thing will run. Now that it's back together. There you go. Florida had some tornadoes last week. Yeah, good luck at them. 17 degrees here. It says 42, feels like 38. We generally work outside in Michigan here to about 20 degrees. Yeah, I like to cut them. If I'm cutting wood, I like for it to be in the 30s and low 40s, high 30s, somewhere right there. I don't know what it is in here. It looks to be about 68 in here, according to the throw monitor on the wall over there. It stays pretty decent in here with that heater I got in the window now. Not with the wife. She's the bank manager in the loan department. She'd murder me or I'd never see it again till I could afford it. I need to have it done. Just tell her it's messed up and you need it fixed. It's 10. Here feels like -3. I've done too many counseling with that way. That's right. 37 here in Yadkin County. There you go. That's where I would love to work on a Pioneer. Can't get them in New Zealand though. And a Mac and a home light. There ain't that many of them over there, are they, Chad? Been a mix of rain and snow all day here in upstate New York. 201T is the newer model steel top panel saw, Levi. A Pioneer 1074 are awesome and just 51 cc's with a bent muffler screen. Eddie, we almost got washed away. Check out my Edwin Claver channel on YouTube. I've posted 2 videos on it. Your mom took part of the video. Lots and lots of water. I'll check that out after a while, Eddie. Hope y'all are doing well. I think Justin them's finally feeling better, so maybe we can figure out when we can come over and see y'all for Christmas. For our Christmas get together. Even cutting a day, I was down a t-shirt in 5 minutes. Less in New Zealand. Yeah, that's what I figured, Chad. It rained it tried that last night, but she knows better because my dad is barring it. Oh, okay. Tried that last night, but she knows better because dad's barring it. There you go. County line, what's up? Which is sad. Yeah. Y'all go check out Eddie's channel, Edwin Claver. He's the one that had the Gray Man channel. That's my stepdaddy. My buddy is barring it. There you go. Chainsaw Natural Disaster Response and Recovery Team is such a thing. The state does it around here, son. We're at 45 below here in northwest Iowa. Woo! You ever heard of a saw not starting from a leaky gas cap? Nope, never heard of that, skid boot. Because on their side they should run with them off. You're buffering here. Hey, Michael. Am I buffering, y'all? I might be. I hope I ain't buffering real bad. Clear for me. Nope. Stream good. Perfect here. Not at the moment. Might just been a little slow here and there. Everybody's saying I'm not buffering on their end pretty much. I gotta get something set on the table. My elbow's getting sore. I sit here and grind my elbow into the table. It starts to hurt after a while. Let me get my pad here and fold it up. That way I got something set corner of my elbow. Oh, that's much better. Good here, not buffering here. Not buffering at all. No, you're sitting there, look good. For me, was you supposed to be buffering the car, so supposed to be buffering. Okay, you finally quit. It's probably your service, Eddie. You got a lot of stuff running in the background. Go clear your phone out. There you go, Hopper. Let's go to New Zealand for a Hopper stock event. I'm not against it. I just don't have the finances to do it. Maybe one of these days. Chainsaw Redeemer had a saw that wouldn't start. He said it was from a leaky gas cap, and then it started after he changed the O-ring. And I would be skeptical about it. I don't know why that would be. I mean, unless maybe it's a 500i, that might be possible. I'm going to head out. Good to see y'all. Take her easy and be safe. See you, Butler. Have a good one, buddy. We appreciate you. Anyone got a good source for OEM manuals for the older steel saws, 026, 044? I think I can get them in digital form, Andrew. It's like a 90 singular wires go up on a hill, maybe. See you, Bushman. That's right. That would be cool. I would love to meet you, Hopper. I would like to come to New Zealand, Chad, and I am not kidding. I've always wanted to come down to Australia and New Zealand. Hopefully one of these days I'll get to make it down there. It was an 025. Gotta go. Y'all stay safe. See you, Simple Man. We appreciate you, buddy. Give Nancy a hug for us. Sorry for the spelling. Ain't no problem. I understand. We have a lot of spelling quirks on here. 500s do that. Seen that a lot. Yeah, because that's the only thing I could think. Maybe they pressurize the gas tank a little bit when you're pumping them up. Well, as fastest Indian motorcycle was from New Zealand. Leaky gas cap will cause your tank to drain empty, not going to run in. Yeah, I figured that in high water, but they talked like it had gas in it. Have a good weekend, everyone. See you, Tanton. Have a good weekend, buddy. I wish my sinuses would clear back up. Hopper, get on the GSA auction. They have 3 Black Hawk helicopters up for auction in one Chinook. Oh, that'd be nice, Larry, but I definitely don't have. It's millions of dollars for the service on a Black Hawk. And it's a 2-pilot operating system. You have to have another pilot to operate it, and you have to run it under special licensing. Because you can't do it as, you can't list them. They have to be listed as experimental aircraft. And it's millions of dollars to set them up. I'm back. It runs pretty good on the beach. See tomorrow what it does in the wood. There you go. Bring Donnie BBR and 10 man with you. That's right. We'll have a thrashing down there. Ralph said he's still sick in the hospital. We still praying for you, Ralph. Baby boy, don't forget to watch those videos on all of the rain we had. Bye. See you, Eddie. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, Ron, what's up, brother? Ever heard of saw with the name Holiday? Yeah, I had one of them, Cannonball. I give it to a young boy and his daddy come by, and I let them have it to work on. It's a Pioneer Holiday. Look a lot like a home light. Yep. Well, Hopper, you got them funnel web spiders in Australia and New Zealand, and they swarm and are very deadly. Yeah. Trust me, I've watched a lot of shows on down yonder. I know there's a lot of stuff down there dangerous. We don't have near the deadly insects around here that they have. Ralph wants to pray for him. Hold on a minute, Ralph. Let me get to the end of this thing. if you list something as an experimental aircraft, I don't think you have to have a pilot's license. Yes, you do, Super Dave. You have to have a pilot's license, and there's a lot to that because uh, Heavy D Sparks got one. That's where I learned a lot about it. Me and you pilot problem solve. That's right. Early 70s holiday. Reed saw all same as 1200 cylinder and piston as XL12. All right, y'all. Let's pray for Ralph right quick. He's still sick in the hospital, so let's pray for him. All right. Lord, we just want to come to you humbly today, thanking you for everything, Lord. We had a good time at church this morning, Lord. We got prayers that we want to send up to you, Lord. We just ask you to look after Brother Ralph. He's still in the hospital. Lord, touch his body. We ask you to heal him, and in Jesus' sweet and holy name. You're the only one that can do it. The doctors can't do it. They can just try the practicing medicine that they use, but we know that you are the one that can take care of everything, Lord. We're just going to pray the healing power of the Holy Spirit down on him, Lord. Just look after him, lead, guide him, and touch him, and check over our prayer list and keep everything in your will, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Let's start the Hopper New Zealand fun. I have to get a passport too, because I don't have a passport. What's up, goats? P26 runs like a 1074 almost. There you go. There's Chad. What's up, Chad? Late for the party again. Unless the aircraft is under 249 pounds, you need a license. I'm a former pilot. Yeah, I know you can't fly them big ones without a license. Nobody cuts wood and I pilot, but I'm not licensed. You're welcome, Ralph. Hope you get feeling better, buddy. Well, Bell Hopper, I won. I got my 610 Pro Max back together and done the heat cycle and compression is 202. Heat cycle and compression is 202. That's good. There, you got it. That's good. Hopper, I would not have a 201. So that. Well done, folks. Comments stopped during the prayer. That's right. Everybody bowed their head. I do appreciate that. We do a lot of praying. I have a huge prayer list, and I like to pray for everybody as much as I possibly can. Sometimes I fall asleep at night and forget to do it. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night because he wakes me up and reminds me that I didn't do it. But, oh, mercy. Need a flamethrower to go down under. Spiders are huge. Got the P62 together, and she's a fine machine. That's right. I'm still looking for one of them, Chad. I'll find one of these days. Hey, we got 84 thumbs up. If you hadn't clicked the thumbs up button yet and you're enjoying yourself, if you'd like to take a chance, or take a second, just click out of the live chat, go hit the little thumbs up button, and hit the comment section and come right back in. We appreciate that. Yeah, I need all the prayers I can get. Y'all keep praying for me. Is a heat cycle important for a new saw out of the shop, and why? There's a lot of controversy about that, Chad. Usually when I got something new, I don't run it full bore. I don't run it full bore to start with. I will run it wide open, but I don't let it rev wide open. Like if you've seen in some of the videos where we free rev a saw and see what the max RPM is, that's one thing. Then whenever we put it in the cut and we check the RPMs with the saw in the cut, and it drops 3,000 or 4,000 RPMs because it's pulling wood. A lot of times when I get a new saw, I like to keep it down around 8,500 RPMs for a little bit while I'm cutting with it. You know, I'll pull the throttle wide open, but I'll keep the dog sunk in the wood and keep it pulling hard so it can't rev up real high, and that gets the heat in the piston. I don't do it for very long, and that just, it gives it a little time to get acquainted. Some people just run them full bore to start with, and on race saws we do that. We don't usually break them in completely. We just go, just hit them full bore, and they'll either go or they won't. So it's kind of like a two-way thing. Muffler said pray for his wife. She ain't sick or anything, but she's married to him. That's right. Kenneth, hello from Gore Bridge. Sorry I'm late, just got in. Good to see you, Kenneth. I don't tell her, but my wife needs the same prayer. The old timers say break it in like you run it. That's right. I just try not to run them as hard as I possibly can for a little while when I first put them together. That's the main thing. Just if you lug them real hard for a long time, see, making torque is where you make your heat, and also at max RPM too. So if you're pulling on it real hard, it makes a good bit of heat, but running up there in the higher RPM range, it helps build it too. So like when I'm first running one, I like to just run it a little bit and run it pretty good, and then give it a minute to breathe and let it cool down a little bit, and just kind of run it up and down, up and down, up and down. And that kind of gets some heat in the piston and let the heat out. Get some heat in, let it out. Get some heat in, let it out. And that seems to do the best that I mean, there's no real way of checking it other than break two in at the same time, then tear them down and look at them. You wouldn't start it and just let it idle for 25 minutes. I have done that on some, Chad. Some of the kit saws I used to put together, but it wasn't necessarily for break-in. I put them together and I wanted to make sure that they would run, so I'd fill them about half full of gas, and I'd crank it up and walk out there and set it behind the shop and let it sit out there and idle, and then I would start building another one, and then I'd walk out there and rev it up a little bit here and there. And it kind of breaks the rings in, but it also let me know that it was going to idle, that it could idle for an extended period of time, and then you could still rev it up. So that means it don't have an air leak, carburetor wasn't goofy, stuff like that. That's kind of the reason why I done that. But it also did help break the rings in a little bit. Just get them seated to the cylinder, and that way I put oil in them too and let the oil pump run, and everything breaks in good. And because it ain't just the piston and the cylinder on a new build a lot of times, especially if you build a kit saw, you got the oil pump needs to be tested and everything. Kind of like giving it a shakedown just to see how it's going to do. Seems like a few heat cycles would be good to let the ring seat before wringing the neck too hard. Yeah, something like that. I just don't like to run them full out until they got a little time on them. Just picked up a Craftsman 3.1, which is an older Roper. Great saw, runs perfect, not much info. Would it be okay to run 40 or 50 to 1? Got it for 50. I wouldn't go less than 40 to 1. A lot of them old Craftsmans, they didn't have a chrome line cylinder, David. They run an aluminum bore with a chrome piston and chrome rings. So I like to run as much oil as I can in them to make sure the cylinder don't give up. And then the fuel begins to cook. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy on how you should break one in. I just tell everybody, just don't run it balls to the wall the first tank of gas you put in it. Just, give it a little time to just cut with it like you're just taking a leisurely Sunday of cutting wood. Not like we're racing on Saturday night. That seems to that's what I've always done. I've never really had any trouble, so that's what I just keep doing that. And I've seen people getting arguments over how to break one in. I'm like, it's not that vital. Break in is like a person in the morning. You don't get out of bed and run 10 miles. Go slow. That's right. Used to have a Pioneer and the gas would boil in the tank. Yeah. I know you are a genius when it comes to two-stroke engines. I get a lot of stuff figured out eventually. I appreciate it. Wait, had anyone ever fired the saw up and you're running it some and bam, the clutch zings across the shop? Without the bar and chain on it, yeah, I've done that a couple times. The New Zealand dealers say you shouldn't because they think it damages the saw, is why I ask. I don't know what it would damage, but that is weird. Here too. The reason why I'm doing the heat thing is because I put a steel sleeve and I built my own piston, and I also I'm trying something different. What kind of aluminum did you use to build the piston, Jason? That's the important thing. 88 here. Yeah, we're showing 89. I still run my new steel saws at 40 to 1, the old 041 36. Fine after years of use. Learn when to stop in time. And fresh cold fuel. Fresh cold fuel. Aircraft. What kind of aircraft aluminum? Because there's a special aluminum they use to make pistons out of, Jason. It's not 60, 61, or 70, 75. That's what I was going to ask. I let it run on idle for a tank, cutting firewood. I put a little extra oil in a couple of tanks. I don't recommend putting extra oil in because that will actually make it run leaner. It's just what they said to me. Sorry for hogging the limelight. Oh, that ain't no problem, Chad. I'm interested to see what other people think too. Muffler says I use diesel fuel for gas, ain't got to add oil, and I also run chain backwards for longevity. For the ultrasonic cleaning solution, vinegar, simple green, Dawn dish soap, water, are those equal parts? No, digging. I usually run, the majority of it's water, and then I put, I just pour some simple green in there until it turns good and green. Usually in the big one, I'll probably put almost a half quart or a little over half a quart in it. And in the vinegar, I'll put probably 2 or 3 cupfuls of vinegar in it. And the Dawn, I just squirt some in there, just a tablespoonful. Tell us what the 266 SC, one of the best saws ever was. The 266, they run good, Kent. They were good saws. I've built several of them, and they've all run good. There's J and K. I will email you on that because of the safety thing. Do that, Jason. It was cool seeing you meeting Tin Man at Bunyan Hopper. Yeah, it was a good time. I got to see him a little bit before I ever got to meet him, and I walked over and he come running and grabbed me and gave me a big old hug. I was like, hey buddy, it's good to see you. We had an awesome time. 4032 aluminum. Yeah, I know Brennan knows the name of it, but I couldn't remember what it was. Ain't no problem digging. Chainsaws will cut forever if you don't start them. I'm a mechanic when there's nobody else that can do it, and I can't cough up the money because I'm poor and have to, but I like about everything with an engine on it, but I like smooth and steady. That's right. That's how I learned to do everything, Brad. I didn't have the money to pay anybody else, so I had to learn how to do it myself. He has a 266 there, somewhere 8+ years, run 100 gallons of gas. That's right. I had a lot going on yesterday, J&K. I was out for most of the day. And when I got back, I had some quick repairs I had to do for a feller whenever I got home. As soon as I got back, he was already here waiting on me. Tin Man is a gentleman, like I said. Tin Man he's an awesome feller. We had a good time getting to meet each other, I ain't gonna lie. Shut up, Larry. You was there too. No, that is not the number, Larry. Break it in like breaking in a horse to work or ride. It's back there on the shelf, muffler. Where is the 266 going to have it done by Hopper Stock for me? I need to look in it, don't I? I got to figure out what the gas leak is. Yeah, it's a high silicone aluminum. It's some harder stuff than 60, 61, or 70, 75. Me and Brendan was looking into making pistons too. I hadn't got to meet Donnie yet because he hadn't made it to any of the events I've been to, Chad. Oh, they said they got the 385 running, Joey. Good deal. I got a 390 here running, which I keep forgetting to call the feller to come look at it. Stoic. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Y'all, we got 91 thumbs up. There's Vermont Custom Machining. Still have not heard from you about porting my saw. Vermont, you might have to send me another message because I went through my messages the other day and clicked on every one I could find. It may not have come through. Send me another one with Vermont Custom Machining in the title if you don't mind. Because I went through there and I checked all the way back for about 2 or 3 months and I responded to every one of them, but I never did see Vermont Custom Machining on anything. And some of the emails do get lost. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where they go, but I have had several that's got lost. It's good to see you too, buddy. He don't like the 266 because he has no clue what he did, and it drives him nuts because it runs like mad. That's right. I found another cylinder here the other day I'm planning on using. Yeah, see nothing, Vermont. And because like I said, I went back through everything. I even went through my spam file and I didn't find it. Or I responded to all of them, but it must not have been there. Ask old timer about 266. That's right, he cut a bunch of wood with it. We got 91 thumbs up. Is there anybody out there that clicked that thumbs up button yet? We'll fire up to 462 if we can get up there to 100. I would fire up this one I got over here we're going to do some building on, but it don't have a choke lever on it, so. Okay, I will tell you what it is. Is that supposed to be titanium? Stupid spell check. First thing I did when I got on, thumbs up. That's right. What's up, Dave? Okay, titanium. I don't know how titanium will work for a piston. I guess it would, but ain't that pretty heavy? Talk about compression. That 266 was crazy. I've got one back there hiding in a drawer, Chad, that I'm waiting on the rest of the parts to come in. And we're going to be working on that one when they do. I've been hiding it. I hadn't showed very much of it. It's like twice as heavy as aluminum. That's only, it liable to shake like crazy. I know the rule of thumb of making powers, if it moves up and down, make it light. If it goes round and round, make it heavy. Hey, Jeremy, have you gotten more power out of a stock mall cylinder, Husky cylinder, or the aftermarket big bore? On the 288s, the 181 cylinder made more power than the 288 cylinder did. Titanium is light, but I don't think it's lighter than aluminum. Hopper, gotta go eat. Much love. Talk to you later, brother. Everyone else. Rock Super Chatters. Thank you, Muffler. I see you, Muffler. Have a good one, buddy. We appreciate you. I know steel uses some magnesium pistons. I don't know what magnesium they use, but they use some magnesium pistons that are light. If the piston was heavier, you would have to add weight to the crank to balance the assembly. That is true. It's hard, though. Yeah, I guarantee you. I don't do a lot of work with titanium, but I do know that there's some cool properties about it. I think the 266 has a place in every chainsaw worker's heart. That's right. Audie McCall. How do the 262 XP compare to the 266? The 266 is a bigger saw than the 262 chassis wise, but the 262 holds its own for sure. I actually had a 262, which I really did enjoy, run 24-inch bar on it. The stroke is shorter on the 262, so they don't torque quite as much as the 66. Even though it's twice as heavy as aluminum, it's way stronger, so you could thin it out a lot and get the same strength. That may be possible. Weight is a big issue on pistons, I can tell you that. Because you've only got so much balanceability before you run out of heaviness in your crank to counter the movement of the piston up and down. Like the piston that I'm trying to put in my 500i, it's about 20 grams lighter than the original piston. Titanium valve springs in automotive. Yep. 262 is awesome. They are. One of my uncles is a mechanic, and I've learned a lot from him. Oh, yeah. I'd be curious about that, about seeing the titanium piston. Joey. Y'all, Joey just throw the super chat up there. Y'all thank him. Y'all make sure you thank all our super chatters, because we can't do it without them. I'm telling you. If it wasn't for them, a lot of months we'd really have a hard time. And I don't just say that, I mean it, because there's not a whole lot to be made around here sometimes. Gets a little slim. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate that, buddy. Have a good running saw, 266, but the tank or the bottom is broken. I need it. I need a donor. You need a gas tank, Audie? I don't know if I've got a 266 gas tank or not. The 254, the 257, and 266, I think, are the same. When my 257 gives up, which is close, it's going to a 262. Need to start researching that, I guess. If you get a 262 aftermarket cylinder, Adam, get an intake block that goes to the cylinder and the gaskets as well, and then everything else should switch over. Because the only difference between the 266 and the 257 is like if you try to put a 262 top cover on a 257, it won't fit because the 262, these fins are cut down right here, this one and this one, and the 257 has them up here because the top cover is a little different. You have to cut the fins off to go to a 262 top cover on 257, but to go from a 257 to a 262, you just have to have the cylinder piston and the intake block and gaskets. We were trying to do that digging, but I hadn't really come across a turbo that I could use. The Blackbird was from titanium for the heat. No, built with stuff from Russia. I know they use titanium for a lot of stuff, but I'm not sure what all. Aircraft pistons are pure 93% aluminum, 2.5% copper, 1.3% nickel, iron, and magnesium. Ain't no problem, Adam. I always hope I have enough information to share with somebody that I can help them with something they're doing. Got to get some Carlton A2LM-SK38 058 full chisel skip chain, 25-foot roll at some point too. That's a specific chain, Chad. Andrew had some Carlton chain at one time. He's not on here. I was going to say, ask him. Back in the 80s, my parents were a Steel Husqvarna and Sachs Dolmar dealer. The 083 Steel outsold both the 266 and the 120. Them 038s, they sold a bunch of them, Carl. And most people who's got them still keep them. Oh, y'all, we at 96 thumbs up. You have no idea how much you have helped me. I appreciate it, Adam. I enjoy getting to help people. I forgot the word sold. I think I read the word even though it wasn't there, Carl. I may have. Some of our comments, they get a little shrewy sometimes. So I've kind of got in the process of deciphering what they say. And sometimes that spell checker screws words up. And if you're like me, you have some trouble spelling some words because you can't remember how to spell them. And sometimes I have to read it a little bit to get the gist of it. And just don't worry about it. If it ain't exactly right, we'll try to read it the best we possibly can. Get them thumbs up and up. We're 4 away from 100. Brian Ellis. Hello, Hopper. Blessings to you. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you. Oh, we at 98. We're working on getting to 100 thumbs up. Got a 038. It's heavy, but rips, and I overdid my exhaust to 96. Well, 96 ain't too bad, David. You could always check your squish. What was your squish, David? You could always cut a pop-up on top of the piston and deck the cylinder and lower it down a little bit and get your exhaust back. Only thing I spell good is my name, but it's on my shirt. Still used to deliver the 038 by the pallet. I still have 2. I had a 038 Super Magnum too, and I traded it off to a feller. I'm 99. I try not to speak in Scott's tongue. Oh, we're at 102. Look at there. We have hit the 102 thumbs up. I purchased the Echo 7310 and love it. I'm going to go get my hands on one of them eventually. Oh, look, Cameron's already remember. It's like, let's hear it. if it holds together, Bell Hopper, I will tear it down piece by piece and show you what I did to make it happen. Just check your crank balance with your piston on there, Jason, before you put it together. You might have to drill your crank and put some carbide or something, some tungsten plugs in the crank to make it heavier. Red said it's time to start something. I show 103 thumbs. Well, okay then. Let's see if we can fire up this beastie boy. Oh. My son is an aeronautic engineer. He says aircraft and boat engines run at constant RPM and temp, not like a chainsaw. That's right. Let me slide the bar scabbard off of here. Oh, Joey says he sees 105. All right, just so y'all know, even though this saw runs really good, it's one more hard one to start on sometimes. So you gotta push the decomp in every time you pull the rope. So you get it ready and you she's snappy. I do like this saw. I like this saw a whole lot. I've been offered to buy this one several times and I have refused because that's the one that I use. I like keeping it around. Anytime we have a storm or something like that, and I go somewhere, that's the saw I take with me because it fires up good, it runs good, it's snappy, got plenty of power. Yeah. You can hear that and say, "Where's the wood?" She sounds healthy. Was that? Already said his dad passed away. And he's been a logging company 40 years. Recently dove into his pile of saws to enjoy bringing back to life. That is something. I like to do that. Nothing like a saw running any bread. That's right. Forgot to turn down my earbuds. That's right. Heck of a saw there. Yeah, I got a lot of time in that one. That's a 462. It's 71 cc's, I think. Yep, that's a hopper exhaust mod. I put one in it and it wasn't enough, so I added another one. ProMac 1010, his old 850, 700, 0440. Them some good saws, Aldi. I like Gordy from West Coast Saws too. I like the side covers he makes. They're more open. Yeah, them are some nice covers. Thanks, I love hearing saws. I'm sad I've been sick for a few days and haven't been able to cut. Well, we'll be praying for you, Reds. Thank you, Chad. What I'm talking about, the saw that make you the saw. What is it about that saw that make you keep? That one, it's light and it's really powerful saw. And, you know, 372 is one of my favorite saws. That's in the same class, but it weighs less and it's got the power. I really like that saw. It cranks good, it runs good, it cuts fast, it pulls hard. And the main thing, it don't leak anything. So when I put it in the car, I don't wind up with a mess in the back of the car. And I can fill it up with gas, and I'm about 100% sure when I get to where I'm going, it's still going to be full of gas. And that's one of the reasons why I like that saw. Well, that's several of the reasons why. That's the one and done saw. If you can handle it, I guess. The biggest saw I used was a Makita rental from Home Depot. Yeah, that saw will do about anything. I'm in North Carolina and wish I was near some of y'all. I'm in North Carolina too, Aldi. Where are you at? That's a bonus, yep. Lighter is better when you get older. That's right. Man, that's what cardboard is for. Well, I use them soaker pads, but still, when you got a whole bunch of them, or when you I put it in the back of my car, I don't worry about it. But when you put it in the back of Mama's car, like when we had that storm the other night, we went out to eat later on, and I took that saw with me. It's full of gas, full of oil. I throwed it in the back of the car, and we took it with us. Ran 7310 for mounts and air filters. Never got dirty due to the airflow. Yeah, I think the 7310 is a lot better. Brevard. Where's Brevard at? I'm in Catawba, Aldi, right between Hickory and Denver, or Newton, right close to Newton, North Carolina. I know I've heard of Brevard, but I can't remember exactly where it's at. Is it east or west? You might not be that far away from me, Aldi. I'm about 2 hours from Asheville and about 2 hours from Greensboro. Like if you look at Asheville and Greensboro, I'm right about in the middle, about 2 hours from either one of them. So new saws don't leak chain oil. Now, I didn't say that, Kenneth. I said that one doesn't. And that's not even 100% true. It kind of does a little bit, like after I run it and set it down there on the floor, it'll leave a spot. But if you leave it sitting there, the spot doesn't keep getting bigger. It'll leak out what it pumps out into the reservoir. Okay, yeah, near Asheville, Western Carolina. Yep, that's about 2 hours from here. You just come straight down 40 to Hickory and then head towards Newton. I live in Terrell for a bit. Oh yeah, if you was in Terrell, Dave, you ain't far away from here. I used to work down at Clark Tire in Denver, right there off of 16, right before you get to Highway 73. Yep, you're about 2 hours from me. What's up, Goobs? Just got here at the tail end. Oh, we just hit the 2 hour mark. My only saw that doesn't leak is my 250. I'm back to catch the end, wrapping my faucets so they don't freeze. That's right. Yep. Marcy, what's up? Yeah, we just hit the 2 hour mark, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off here and go see about what we're gonna do for some supper tonight. Tail's turned into Little Denver. That's right. Oh mercy. My arm pads are getting on my arm again. It's good to see you, Marcy. Hope y'all had a good Christmas and a happy New Year. Hey, buddy, finally in my off season and getting some relaxing. That's good. Marcy, if you've tried to message me anytime through that WhatsApp thing, my WhatsApp does not work hardly anymore. So you might have to message me on a regular messaging thing. I'm about to retire, so I'll come and aggravate you with a pile of Mac stuff. That sounds good, Audie. You can bring it down. We'll shoot the breeze. Schedule some time with me, and we'll get after it. Grandfather was a Methodist minister in a small town near Mount Mitchell. I've been up there too. That's right. Have a blessed Sunday. That's right. Everybody go to church tomorrow if you get a chance. Well, you know what they say about experimental parts. Try harder next time. That's right, Jason. They remind me I have to plug my heat tape in, getting cold in PA. Good night. Blessings to you and your family and your business. Thank you, Brian. Have a good night, buddy. Look, Daryl's Chop Shop. I'm late to the chat. Hi, Hopper. What did I miss? Well, we just cranked to 462 after we got 103 thumbs up. Your wife has a plate of seasoning for you for dinner. Probably right. Hey, Curly Bill. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I had some people I think actually got mad at me, Marcy, because it don't work anymore. If I don't go click on it, it won't never show me that you messaged, and I forget to go check it. See you next week. Be safe. Go see G. See you, Larry. Thanks for stopping by. That's right. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to go see what we're going to have for dinner. See you, Adam. Have a good weekend, buddy. David. God brought me through the procedure. Lots of pain, but God's grace is sufficient. That's good, David. We're praying for you, buddy. Yeah, we've hit the 2 hour mark, and I'm fixing to shut her down. I'm gonna go get something to eat, rest a little bit because I got up early this morning, so I'm tired. And I appreciate all y'all coming here. Hope everybody has a good evening, have a good night, have a good morning. If you're over somewhere in the next day already, it went bad, back to the whiteboard. Love y'all. Keep you in prayers. Thank you, Jason. Thanks for all the chat, Hopper. See you next time. See you, Chad. Be good, buddy. Thank y'all for the prayers, brothers and sisters. It's good to hear from you, David. We'll catch up more. I would like to bring us all to Sawfest and catch up in 2024. That's right, Marcy. I'll send you my phone number, Marcy, if you don't have it. God bless Bell Hopper and family. Thank you, Brad. 105 thumbs up. Should fire up a Mac forehead for something. I don't have any Macs down to fire up, Darryl. Curly Bill elk steak is what I'm eating tonight, Hopper. I got to go figure out. I got a feeling we ain't got nothing made. I will take a husky anytime. I got it, buddy. All right. Sounds good. Good night, everyone. Gary Smith, Hopper, I just made it. we winding her down, Gary. we a little over the 2 hour mark. I hadn't had any supper yet. See you, Joey. Have a good week, buddy. Thank you, Kenneth. Appreciate you, buddy. I hate to go, y'all, but I haven't had no supper yet. I ate a couple of leftovers for lunch earlier today, and I'm starting to get a little bit on the hungry side. And my toes are cold. The floor in here is cold, and I'm wearing my Hey Dude, so my toes are cold. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm glad got to talk to you. Had a good time. If you just come in, I hate to leave on that note that you just got here. I would stay longer, but if I don't go get something to eat, I'm never going to get done. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. We love y'all. God bless everybody. Y'all be safe, stay kind, treat each other the way you want to be treated. Remember, Jesus loves you. So do I. Bellhopper out. Bye, y'all.